Hey guys, yours truly, Kevin Grace. I'm here in Tampa, Florida at Garden Memory Cemetery. Now I'm about to pay my respects to a wrestling commentator that was kind of compared to Walter Cronkite. He was called like the Walter Cronkite of wrestling, or even the Howard Cosell of wrestling, or the Dean of wrestling. That man, Gordon Solie. If you follow NWA wrestling in the 80s and 90s. Also, he worked for WCW and also Florida Championship Wrestling here as well. He was a main commentator, and man, he was very cool. I learned some body parts and everything else. If somebody was putting on a certain hold, like the Anderson brothers, he says yes, he's putting on a hole going affecting the carotid artery. And I remember when the Road Warriors would get in the ring, says wow, they're bringing havoc and mayhem to the ring. And man, he was just cool. Now he unfortunately passed away at age 71 in July 2000. Not only is wrestling announcer Gordon Solie buried here, but also Eddie Graham, who was a big wrestler in Florida Championship Wrestling, also the owner of Florida Championship Wrestling. He's buried here, but he's not mentioned in the notable list of famous people buried here. So if you know, you know. So after we see Gordon, we'll go see Eddie Graham as well. Now Gordon was cremated, and he's in this bell tower here on the inside. I believe he passed away from cancer. He was smoking those cigarettes all the time, but I remember where everybody is buried. It's a little dark in here, so that's why I wanted to do my vlog outside. But he should be right here. There he is, right there. His wife died a few years before he did. Eileen, and Gordon is right here. So he was 71 years of age, but I'll try to put any type of video that I can of Gordon. But he was cremated, so like I said, he and his wife are in this niche right here. So if you come in the doors, just make a quick right, and he's right here. Hey guys, yours truly, Kevin Grace. I'm here at Garden Memory Cemetery here in Tampa, paying my respects to a professional wrestler who also was a major booker and promoter here for Florida Championship Wrestling. That man, Eddie Graham, or should I call him his real name, Edward Gossett. Now he passed away at age 55 in January 1985 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, he was dealing with some financial problems, and he also had problems with alcoholism. And ironically, his son died years later by suicide as well. But Eddie, wow, man, he was very inspirational and influential in wrestling in this area, and also careers of other wrestlers like Dusty Rhodes, Lex Luger, and a whole bunch of other wrestlers that later went to the NWA. Matter of fact, Eddie was a president of the NWA in 1976 to 1978. Now, unfortunately, because health problems, he had to step down from the position. But he started wrestling at age 17 in 1947 in Texas. He was trained under Cowboy Luttrell, and man, he wrestled in Texas, and he wrestled all other different places. And one time he was billed as the brother of Buddy Rogers, and Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, and I think he was using the name Rip Rogers, which actually someone wound up using that name later, that most people know that name. But anyway, he's buried over here with his wife, and his son Eddie is at some other cemetery. Now, they did do a Dark Side of the Ring episode on Eddie Graham and stuff that he went through. I won't be able to add that video onto this video, but check that out. It's on YouTube. I'll try to put what I can at the end of this as well. Check it out. This is where he's buried. If you come here to the mausoleum all the way at the back, he's on the other side where the little lake is. His wife died in 2006, and he passed away, as I said, in 1985 at age 55. And this is his mom. She passed away in 1982. Now, there's no marker here, so I'm not sure if his dad is buried here or not, or they just didn't put one up. But anyway, I wanted to show this to you. I did this video before, but as I mentioned, my YouTube channel got deactivated from, I guess, music copyrights. So do me a favor and like the video down below, and subscribe, most importantly.
Deep sense of regret that I announce to you at this time the untimely death of a friend, a colleague, and a leader, Eddie Graham. Eddie was not only a leader in the ranks of wrestling, both professional and amateur, but a leader in humanitarian efforts. From a legendary wrestler, he became president of the National Wrestling Alliance. In his lifetime, he helped to originate the Florida Sheriff's Boys Ranch and Girls Villa and numerous other philanthropic activities. He was twice named Citizen of the Year for his long-standing aid to others, not only on a local level, but nationally as well. He was a man of great innate intelligence, a man who was sometimes compassionate to a fault. He carried many burdens beyond his own. It was written once, if I have somehow expressed a fear or philosophy or a frustration or an acceptance that you have known or understood, then I'm not alone. Eddie, you're not alone.
Move inside, and it is a good block and a back out by Eddie Graham. Graham keeping him tied up, and time continues to move. And Graham now pulling out the stops. Graham, who apparently started off defensively, now has decided he's going to take the battle to Killer Khan. And Graham moves in, he catches him with a hard right hand. Khan rips across the eyes. Graham lashes out, and Khan now letting out all the stops. Full slam on Eddie Graham. Khan drives a knee into the chest. No, sir, did not get the pin, and Masao Hattori shouting and waving instructions to Killer Khan. Graham down. Graham in trouble on that canvas now. And again, Masao Hattori issuing more instructions. A knee to the midsection of Eddie Graham, another knee. Now Graham fires one to the midsection of Killer Khan. Aha, that one caught him solidly on the side of the jaw, but Khan. Both into those ropes again, the referee calling for the break. It's Khan with a chop. Graham. The right hand once again. Khan drives that knee. Now it's Graham back, another one to the midsection. Oh, chop across the throat, and another one, and Graham on those ropes and in trouble now. being picked up here at the Sportatorium. Go, Eddie, go. 1, 2. No, sir. Move that shoulder out before that count of 3, and Graham still fighting back gamely. Graham in trouble now. Caught in the throat. Repeated boots to the top of the head now, and Graham. Khan has still not been able to put his shoulders down for that count of 3. Salvatore said he could. Graham. Both men up and over and outside, and it is Graham back into the ring. Killer Khan outside the ring. And Salvatore complaining. Salvatore complaining about going over that top rope. But Salvatore in the ring now, saying that the match should be it. And now we've got Salvatore and the referee, and Graham back on his feet. Graham now going for the figure 4. Eddie Graham going for the figure 4. Broken up Hito and Sakurada in there. Hito and Sakurada, both of them after Eddie Graham. Now they've got Graham. Oh, they chop him in the throat. Wait a minute, here comes Mike Graham and Ray Stevens. Graham taking repeated punches to the throat. Mike Graham and Ray Stevens in there. Graham is down. Killer Khan coming to his feet, and we've got us a real Pier 6er going here now. Sakurada and Ray Stevens, and it's Mike Graham and Hito in the far corner. Eddie Graham outside the ring. Eddie Graham coming back into that ring after Killer Khan catches him over the top of the head. Khan is down. He catches Hito. Khan is down, and Graham catches a chop in the head. He fell over Khan. He's got the cliff. Eddie Graham has a pinfall over Killer Khan. And Sakurada and Hito have left the ring. Let me get over there and see if I can talk to them. Let me find out how he is. I'll be over there.